What's going on with the Manchester United takeover? It's been over 12 months. Why are the Glazers stalling? We've been hearing stories about Qatar, Sheikh Jassim pulling out. We've been hearing stories about Sir Jim Ratcliffes going from 69, 51 to 25%. Welcome back to a brilliant episode of Football Economy with a special guest, Bilal Jogi. Please, welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Bilal Jogi. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Mick. Thank you for having me on again. Very much
No, it's a
appreciated.
pleasure. You had me on your channel. You did an interview. Now I'm just returning the favor. Sure. You mentioned something very interesting. You mentioned about plans, plan A and plan B, and you said there's no plan. But of course, in this podcast, we're going to talk about the sales takeover, the Glazers. What is the plan A? What is the plan B? And where are we at this moment? If this is my take on it, and I want to hear your opinion. If the Glazers decide to stay in the current state, do you think that they are steering this ship to an administration?
Mick, they can't stay in the current state because they haven't got money to operate at the current state. So that is just
Bingo.
pretty straightforward, right?
Hmm.
So what the situation is that they're running out of cash and they're running out of revenue. The Glazers are running out of cash. They are not in a position to kick it any further down the road. They cannot refinance. Well, it'll be very difficult for them to refinance based on the interest rates that are in the world of finance currently and will be for the next 2 years. So the only way for them to grow this club and even get it punching to where it needs to be is whether either they put some money in, which they've never done, or somebody else
Hmm.
comes and puts money in, which I'm sure we'll touch upon now.
Interesting. Or another option, and this is the I would say that surprise moment of this podcast, of this show, that it's been sneaking under the radar, that we want to discuss to you fans and whoever's tuning in. And this is pretty much, why are the Glazers stalling? Why hasn't the sales takeover been taking place? We've seen 100% takeover bid from Sheikh Jassim 92 Holding Foundation. We've seen Sir Jim Ratcliffe restructuring his deal from 69, 51 to 25%, but there's no decision. Media has been talking imminent. Here we go. It's happening on Monday. It's happening on Tuesday. It's happening Friday. Next week, next year, or perhaps never. So it's always come down to the boiling point that I want to bring to the stage below, and this is the one that's brewing here in the background, because there is a decision imminent on the new 80 club European Super League that would scrap the Champions League. This is a proposal that's been sneaking in the background, Bilal, and this is the ruling that's going to take place this week. Could this be what the Glazers been waiting for? Could this be why they haven't sold to anyone as of yet?